Salutations, this is Grim Devel. Welcome back to our live stream of Caves of Cud. We are Umashwar, the mutant scholar. As always, this is a new week, so there was a Feature Friday update. Things that might affect us. If you remember, at some point, I think when we were in Red Rock, I used Flaming Ray on water, thinking that it would create steam and like boil the person in the river. And I was like, I could have sworn that worked. Apparently, I think it was something that was in Caves of Cud and removed, but it is now back. Although I don't know how much damage it actually does, but it does create steam now. And a few things with like sparking beetles. We'll see if we come across one at some point. Nothing too huge. I notice, I don't know if this has been in there a long time, but I'm just now noticing that it says abilities in the bottom left corner and control tab to cycle. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize. Maybe it only shows up if you have so many abilities they don't all fit. That probably makes sense. In any case, hey Willem, good to see you. Hey Grim, something you might find interesting? I think you're about to tell me. So I think I might want to add some hotkeys for some of my abilities, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, but let's try to remember that. We are hungry, so here is a fire. Are we inspired? We are inspired. And I did look up a little more about cooking. In fact, I think I should probably just open up a browser tab. Caves of Cud cooking. And, is it the recipes or the effects? There's a really nice, wiki page. Yeah, it's the cooking effects. That shows the potential effects of everything, and it's really nice. I'm going to keep that up. And hopefully you all find that acceptable. Willem says the cooking % chance on damage is not as chaotic as we thought. It lets you control / aim / cancel the granted ability. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. We're going to cook right now. We're going to choose ingredients. Do we want to preserve any exotic foods? Right, we got that love injector. And I don't know what happens. Let's see. If you congeal love. Let's see. I don't actually... Let's see. There's got to be something called love here. Congealed love. Congealed love. It can give you ego. It can give you beguiling at levels 1 to 2. That's pretty nice. Let's see, what else? It can trigger things when you gain new followers. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if we want to do that or if we want to just save the love injector. Willem says like 9% damage to cast Flaming Ray on taking damage. Oh, I see. It lets you control it. It doesn't just shoot out of you. I see. That is good to know. That is good to know. So the love injector, it causes the player to fall in love with the first thing they look at, causes organic enemies to become friendly for 3,000 to 3,600 rounds. So because it's not a permanent thing, I think I'm going to congeal it. Those sound good. And we'll congeal more blaze. We're not going to congeal the Uber Nostrum injector. It's too powerful as an injector. Let's choose ingredients. Yeah, why don't we use that congealed love? That congealed blaze. And what else are we going to want? What is Spark Tick Plasma? I bet that does something cool. Whenever you deal electric damage, or can cause electromagnetic pulse or generation. Yeah. What about Spine Fruit Jam? Reflects damage. Yeah, you can use quills. Fire Ant Gaster Paste, I think, is identical in effect to Congealed Blaze. Yeah. What about convalescence? Let's see. Cold resistance, freezing hands. Okay. I think asphalt is just movement. What about cider? We only have one thing of cider, but adds quickness. Adds quickness. All right. Salt is always good. I was reading salt apparently just makes things tasty, and tasty just adds benefit. It like tasty bonus. There's a 10% chance when cooking a meal, it'll give the message it's tastier than usual. It can be guaranteed if one of the ingredients is salt. This will give the player one small bonus in addition to the meal effects, which can be additional hit points, mental, armor, movement speed, quickness, attributes, healing rate. Yeah, I think let's do some salt. Because there's nothing else that I particularly want, although what do pickles do? You thirst at half rate. Yeah, we don't care. Yeah. Let's use some salt here. Okay. This will be fun. Oh, acid. We didn't look at acid, although I bet it just gives acid damage. Acid resistance, corrosive breath. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Mr. Unlikely. I typically use love injectors to do water rituals with legendaries. Then I leave them in the middle of nowhere until I am friendly with their faction. That's probably a good idea. If we find another one, we'll probably keep it for stuff like that. All right, here we go. Oh, I thought we were inspired. 10% natural healing for the rest of the day. Oh, okay, here we go. So, guaranteed to be tasty if eaten. They're all guaranteed to be tasty. Can use pyrokinesis. And +4 ego. Whenever you are set on fire, you beguile a creature. As per beguiling at level 7-8, that's a powerful beguiling. And we can set ourselves on fire. That's interesting. And this one, whenever you gain a new follower, you gain heat resistance. Honestly, this one's kind of weird because it triggers when you're set on fire, but beguiling at level 7-8 I think is really powerful. +4 ego is nice, but it's not an attribute that we care a whole lot about for this particular character. I think I'm gonna get this beguiling one. Whenever you're set on fire, you beguile a creature. Yeah. Umashwar's Dolma inside of love, glaze smoke, and salt. Okay. Which we could use anywhere. We could just set ourselves on fire. And how much is that going to hurt us if we set ourselves on fire? Like, I guess I could beguile someone here. Should I try it? Is that dangerous to do here in the 6-day stilt? Before I try that, I don't know. Maybe I should try it here. I could try it on Warden's Esther. Beguiling level 7-8 seems powerful. But yeah, I think beguiling, once it wears off, they're hostile to you. I think. So let's not use it quite yet here. Let's use it on an enemy? We may not be inspired anymore by the time we actually end up wanting to use it. All right, we have lots of books. That's the main reason we're here. Hey, Sheba. Yeah, any books? All right, I have no books. Let's trade with our companion. Give me all the books. Whoops. This is a lot of books. I don't know if the yellow one we want to give. Maybe. Wow, we got a lot of books. We got a lot of books. Okay. Yes, definitely overburdened. Give book. Okay, some of these give a lot of XP. What about the, curious about the colored one. The one that's not procedurally generated. 1,600, that's a lot. Yeah, we're gonna give all these to you, I think. This is gonna take a while. So much XP. Willem says, yeah, Beguile is considered hostile. We're getting a ton of XP here. Every book we found. It's like killing an enemy. Some of them really giant enemies. I mean, we're only on C. Can I just hold my button here? Not really. What if I hit... Oh, I hit space. And we got inspired again. In fact, maybe I should make another recipe to get inspired again when we gain another level. Huh. Hey, Dorkling, good to see you. Is that worth it? I mean, I feel like we get inspired a lot. You can get inspired just by exploring. We got an attribute point. I think, no, this attribute point is left over. We have skill points. Can I upgrade Flaming Ray? Not yet. Do I want to upgrade Stinger? Its mutation strike is increased by 3. It doesn't actually give us anything yet. It would take a few, other than just longer confusion. We've been going for wings lately. And I think we're going to continue doing that. So we can fly safely. I think when we get to wings 5, that'll work. All right, so do we want to cook now to get another recipe? Yeah, I guess so. Let me quickly give everything back to my companion here. Which is a little annoying, but... And let's cook again. Get another recipe. And this time, you know what I would like to do? I would like to get a recipe, if possible, that just, like, eliminates disease or infection. So we have yuck wheat. We have honey. Saves versus disease. You get ill for less time. You can't acquire new diseases for 6 hours. That can be something you get with yuck wheat. And you are cured of an incubating disease. That can be something with yuck wheat. Yeah, okay. Let's do like a disease prevention recipe. Wait, don't I have yuck wheat? Oh, I don't have any yuck wheat. Okay, never mind that then. Willem says the weight of knowledge. Yes, the weight of knowledge. Do I do more fire-based things? Bark biter jerky? I think that's just meat, right? Do I just do something that, again, like increases our hit points, does some kind of fire-based thing? You don't think honey and yuck wheat stack? I think they might. Because one of them just does disease resistance and the other does disease curing. I could be wrong, though. Cider does quickness. Now, we don't have a lot of cider, but it's not an uncommon thing. We can find cider. So, yeah, what if we just do a very standard, like, quickness, hit points with boar jerky, and then what else? Dried law petals can give us mental armor. Dried law petals are a little more rare, but not crazy rare. We can definitely find more. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Dried law petals. Mr. Unlikely, honey can also cure disease, and you can find that throughout the still. True. Well, honey, we have something that makes honey for us all the time. We've got a hive, a beehive. Let's do this. Okay, max hit points. Can use Intimidate. If you already have Intimidate, gain a bonus on that and additional quickness. This one, whenever you become afraid, you get additional max hit points for an hour. Oh, this one's kind of nice. Whenever you drop below 20% hit points, you intimidate creatures around you. So that's just a passive use thing, and it could save our life. I think I like that. Let's do that. Okay, cool. All right, let's give the rest of our books to the librarian. Give me the books. Okay. All right, give book. I think our queen just leveled up. Here's Frivolous Lives. This one's worth a ton. Still so many books. Okay, we're getting to the W's now. I guess we leveled up again. Our queen leveled up again. What a lucrative journey that ruin was last stream. Okay. And we're inspired again. Springing? Okay, we have a lot of skill points. We do have another mutation point, and this one we should be able to get more Flaming Ray, which we will do. Did all our attributes go up? I think they may have. And let's look at our skills. We have skill points. Bloodletter we could get. Your short blade attacks that penetrate have a 75% chance to cause your opponent to bleed. That's not terrible. Huh. Because we do a lot of short blade attacks. Hobble requires higher agility. But that's for using your short blade in your primary hand, and we're not doing that. Pointed circle. That's primary hand. Rejoinder. What are there more dual wield? Ambidexterity. If we can get our agility high enough, your chance to strike with an offhand weapon increases to 55%. Right now it's 35. That would be good. That would be very nice. 21 agility. Right now it's 19. Yeah, you know what? I could put our attribute point into agility, hoping we get it to 21 soon. And we're not gonna, like, save the skill points, but I think that's something that we're gonna want. Endurance. Persuasion. There's Intimidate. Menacing Stare. We don't have high ego. It's our worst stat. Acrobatics. Some of these could be nice. Just bonuses to dodge. Jumping. Tactics. Deft throwing. Charge. We can hurdle already. Juke is nice. Self-discipline. Needs more willpower than we have. Meditate. You regenerate when you meditate. Trash Divining. That we may want. Trash Divining is 150. And then I think we might want more tinkering stuff. Like reverse engineering. What if we get reverse engineer and trash divining? Which I think the trash divining goes really well with our scholar role play. And we still have 106 skill points. We could get repair. In fact, I think we will. We just got 3 skills. Okay, nice. And we could trade. Before we trade, let's talk to the queen. Trade with you. Give me your things. Should we just sell the glow sphere? Maybe. We might get another companion at some point. Yeah, look at all these awesome things to sell. Okay. And then... do I sell any of these? Maybe. Okay. All right, Shiva. Let's trade. You have some artifacts. Look at this one. It's puzzling. You won't identify it for me. Do you have anything that we want? You have all these books. Taco Suprema. You have a floating glow sphere, which we could give to our companion. She would probably use that. Also, lacquered crystal dagger sounds amazing. Or just a regular crystal dagger. Okay. Let's see what we can get. Probably not a lot. The Cybernetics Credit Wedge actually goes for quite a bit. It's a good trade item. Semi-automatic pistol. Now, that does have a bit that's very valuable. Okay. So, we have 186 drams that we're offering right now. That's still nothing, not even close to the crystal dagger. We don't have good ego. Oh, right. We don't have good ego. I'm a fool. We need to equip. Why don't we have our armor equipped? That was weird. Maybe because we had quills or something? Let's equip the Nullworm Skull. Increasing our ego for this transaction. Okay. And now we should get a little more bang for our buck. Dorkling, are you planning any more Dwarf Fortress, Grim, or Rimworld? We're definitely going to be playing Dwarf Fortress again once the Steam release comes out. You know, I've been playing Dwarf Fortress very consistently, as well as Rimworld, really since my channel started. And that last Rimworld game that literally took us 3 years to beat, it gave me a little bit of Rimworld burnout. So... and also, like, when I started playing Rimworld, it wasn't crazy popular. And at this point, it's just everywhere. Like, everybody plays Rimworld. And it's an amazing game, but it's also, like, I don't know. Like, there's just a saturation of Rimworld content. Okay, so what do we want from you? Well, we can definitely take that silver nugget. Do we have trade goods that are so valuable we could get something like that knife? We can sell... we can get a bunch for our honey. No, I don't think so. We can get 200 for copper nuggets. 150 for silver nuggets. but we're not quite up to Chris Steel Dagger. So I think we just trade. I think we just get that trade good. I mean, there are these artifacts, and we don't know what they do. I guess I could take... That's a grenade. I don't think we want a grenade. I don't know what this is. And you know what? It's cheap enough that maybe I'll just take it. Both of these things. Both of these tubes. All right, we'll have to give you a little bit of water. Dorkling says, that's probably a year yet. I wonder how my Rimworld colonist is doing. Probably still in stasis and complaining about it somehow. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think this is fine. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. At our artifacts. A Sphinx Salt Injector, which makes you immune to confusion. Your activated mental mutations cool down twice as quickly. Okay, so not super important for us, but that's nice. Examine. And a, what is HE? High explosive? Something like that? A missile. Okay. Okay, let's re-equip our artifact helmet. And I think we need to give some stuff back to... Actually, we're not quite over-encumbered, but we're close to it. We are going to donate some artifacts to the Mechanimist here. So let's trade with the Queen again. Oh, that engraved steel kukri I should have sold. Whatever. Okay, gimme. And what can I give you? We're definitely overburdened. Take these things. Okay. Let's sacrifice. Oh, right, and all these grenades can give us reputation. So that's interesting. But let's... Where are all the weapons that I just took? Is there a limit here of weapons that it'll show? Because I'm not seeing all of the weapons that we have. Hold on, let me drop some stuff. Because we have all these melee weapons and it's not showing up. And I feel like they should be. Yeah, hold on. Let me talk to the Queen. Let me give her all of our grenades for a second. No, it's not showing those weapons. That's interesting. It used to show that kind of thing. Okay. All right, give me that stuff back. Do we want to donate any of these grenades? Yeah, I'll donate this glow sphere too. How about that? All right. We have all these chem cells. I don't think we need them. Throw that one down the well. We have a lot of chem cells. Yeah, let's get rid of one more chem cell. We'll keep 3. Willem, doesn't Sphinx Salt act as precognition too? Oh, it does? Precognition would be very powerful. All right, do I want to get rid of any of these grenades? I end up never using them. We get rid of these metal folding chairs, I guess. Is the glow sphere on here? No. Yeah, I think we're done. I'm not really going to give much. We are overburdened. I don't like how overburdened we are. I guess I'll give all of these ingredients, not ingredients, these weapons back to her. All right, we're not overburdened anymore. And let's disassemble all of these. All right. We have 4 drams of honey in our beehive. Let's pour that into our honey canteen. Whoops. And we have 1 more dram available there, and then we might just sell it. Or just get rid of our, stop equipping our beehive. Okay. So that's cool. We got a lot of experience. And we have at least 1 more hint for Reshef here. Share a secret. Here we go. 3,000 XP. Just like that. Did we never do the water ritual with you? Let's do that. Trade. Humble pie. Interesting. You have 2 weird artifacts that hold things. Salve injector. Okay, so now we got reputation. Oh, never mind. I don't think we did get any additional reputation. All right, so what are we going to do now?